Okay, there we're recording now. Okay, so welcome everybody. I'm just going to ask that you guys just put yourselves on mute, and then as we go along and we have our speakers on, then they'll hop on as well. So firstly, I just want to take a deep breath because that makes me so nervous when you test something and then when you go on, it completely, just doesn't work. So yes. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Okay, so let's get going, guys. I don't want to waste your time. I know it's Monday night, and yes, so let's get going. So, firstly, I just want to say thank you for you guys for being here. If you don't know me, my name is Samson. Mom and I actually started our journey by promoting done for you digital programs. And as we were learning, the program that we're on actually connected us to Skool, this awesome platform. And Mom and I like both just fell in love with this platform. We were like, this is the place where we want to be. We've met some amazing people, some real connections. Let's just say real connections, because that's going to come in handy later in the presentation. So for us, it was, the real connections, real people. And then we decided, what can we start in this community, or what can we start in school, something that we are passionate about. Let me just tell you guys something, especially those schoolers on here, the communities that are popping up. I mean, if you love, let's say, fitness or whatever your passion is, you can find those communities inside school. Isn't it awesome? And let me tell you guys something, between me and you, the poop scoop guys are also on Skool. So there's just so many different awesome communities on there. And that's what we love about it. So we decided, okay, what can we bring in that we are passionate about? And obviously, it's South Africa, you guys. What more to bring to the table than something for South Africans? Something where we can really just connect. Where we can, so we have actually, so why SA is Lekker? So, and why the birth of SA is Lekker? So let's quickly dive into that. So we've actually got family all over the world. My brother is in Ireland, he's a doctor. And I wanted to, how can we connect all these people in one community? And that's when we decided, yes, 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 yes. So put in the comments, guys. How exciting is that? Doesn't that just make you fired up? A community for South Africans. Yes, love community. Local is lekker. I love it, guys. I love it, love it. Yes, let's go. So that's when the birth of SA is Lekker happened. And then we decided, okay, but where are we going to host this community? And what better place than school? Or school, like they say, or we say school, but when you get to meet the people on school, all the people overseas, they say school, and we're like, yeah, the school, because we are South Africans. So yeah, this platform, yeah, it's just awesome. So okay, I'm gonna then, before I carry on about awesome schoolies, because I can just carry on and on, I'm gonna ask Zach just to come on and have a chat to us. Okay, so then I'll.
Tamsin, let's see. Does it show me? Okay, it does. And can you hear me? Let's have a thumbs up if you can hear me. It's always good just to check, right? Okay. So I'm Zach, and I think SA is lekker. What can I say? I was born in what is now the waterfront in Cape Town. I've lived in Joburg and Durbs, and yeah, this is our home ground. This is what we love. And on Skool, I'm involved with the Skool magazine project, and I'm the Cape Town in real life Maya mixed with Cindy, and we're going to introduce you to Cindy now in a moment. She's actually the South Africa IRL Maya, as I call her, right? Absolutely. So just to share a little bit about myself, as far as Skool is concerned, I joined Skool back in 2024. Right back in the days where they talk about early days and there were 80,000 communities, and I'm like, 80,000 communities, that's a lot of communities already. There were already a lot of people on Skool, but I just heard about it. I was searching online, can we find some platform that you can do training on or have membership on, and stumbled across Skool. And I joined some communities as well. I don't know if you've done that on Skool yet, but I lurked in the background and posted some funny memes or gave like little thumbs up for things. And I just kind of checked things out. And I really enjoyed it. But I would say I kind of used it like you used Facebook back in the day, right? Like you went in, you had a look at a few things, and then you disappeared. And then you came back days later. Now I'm addicted, right? So I'm there every day. Okay. But at first, that's where I was. And then later, it started to build within me. How can we use Skool as well? Kind of the same experience. How do you use Skool? Now you see Skool and you start to love it, and you think, wow, what can I do on this platform? And I decided I also wanted to pay things forward, but I really took a long while to make that decision. And then Mr. Alex Hormozy, who many of you will know, did some stuff with a fantastic book launch. I've watched his previous ones. This one was very good. This one went on for days. And he like gave a nice offer that came with it to host communities. And I jumped on that bag. So then I started a community and then eventually a second community. And I think it's been great to experience the platform both as a user primarily, but also as a community owner. There are definitely advantages to both. On the one community, we make magazines within Skool with schoolers, and then on the other, we share it with people on Skool. But the question becomes, with so many platforms out there, why Skool? Well, Skool, it did start off as a teaching platform. I think that was its original core function, was to provide that sort of environment. But it has changed into a place where you can find community. And in fact, that has now become their stated goal on Skool. They want to give 1 billion people community. So that is massive. But it's a shared space. And I think for many, it's bringing back the old internet before things went to hell. Okay, let's just put it that way. But it's got no adverts. People post things that are really of interest to you. There's a community space where you can find what you're interested in and be in a safe space with people. And they're really trying to protect people online. But it's also a fun space where you can learn, where you can share your experiences. And over time, you will see how Skool is slowly adapting to the needs of the users, and they're very open to what the users want. But Skool is not just about things on your computer screen. So this is something that we've discovered, Cindy and myself and others. Skool is about people. Skool is about community. So you may have seen a crazy guy called Goose. He dresses really crazy in outfits, and he runs around talking about Skool, and he drives around in a funny car that's all made up to be like Skool. And next he's getting a bus, and right now he's on his way to the Antarctic to talk about Skool, right? So he started this idea of, why don't we all just meet up schoolers in person? And that's where the IRL community came from. And it happens around the world, from New York to the Antarctic, as stated, from Cairo to Cape Town. And so we encourage people who are schoolers to meet up with local schoolers and discuss Skool stuff, do cool Skool things. Now, you might wonder what happens at those kind of meetings. Well, you meet up, you have something to nibble, you share your common interests, maybe the challenges that you have, and you learn cool things from other people who are in Skool itself. So you may be wondering, what does that look like? I would like to share a brief video from a recent meetup that we were able to host at Cindy's place. So Cindy's going to come and talk to us in a minute after the video. But I'd like to just share that with you. I think maybe I've got screen share permissions, or maybe, Pat, are you maybe going to share it for us? I want to just find out, but otherwise I'll share it.
I think you can share your screen. If not, I'll share it. But I think you can share your screen.
All right, let's try. All right. Give me 1 second just to mess with a few settings. Okay. let's go here and go share. All right. So this is just a bit of a glimpse into what happens at these get-togethers. So here is me sharing, and let's go. Let's watch what happened at the recent one. Oh, wait, I got to share sound before I share. Hold on. Always share sound. Share sound. There we go. Okay. All right. So this was a recent meetup that we had in Cape Town not that long ago. So hopefully that gives you a little taste of what we got up to when we had the first meeting there. And that was at Cindy's place. So Cindy, tell us a little bit more. You baked us a special cake. You had all sorts of things going on there. We were hanging out with wild animals. I'd like to hand it over to Skool, IRL SA Mayor. So this is Cindy. Cindy, come on.
He always like praising the mayor status. Thanks, Zach. So my name's Cindy, and I live in Cape Town. And from the video, you'll see there were animals and stuff. So I live in a small holding, which is like, you all know what a small holding is. The overseas people, we have to explain what that is, but all the South Africans know what a small holding is. And it was so funny because they said we must have our first IRL, and even if it's just Zach and myself, and we were like quite chuffed that we got 12 people and had I thought it was quite an amazing first IRL. And it's also so funny. I mean, the cake was just seriously Checkers, good old Checkers. You literally, the cake off the shelf, a little print here at the cake shop, and there was the cake. So it was just so easy, sort of like tapping into the South African hospitality, or getting the cook sisters and just keeping with the South African theme, the milk tart. It was just like, I think, well, as South Africans, I think we find entertaining quite easy. So it was really an awesome get together, and we can't wait to see the rest around the country. And of course, we're here if you want to, bounce things off or organize one. It's like just about, going, like just going. You don't have to ask, just keep going forward. So yeah, so that was really cool. I don't know if I should maybe just give a bit of my background with the school. So I was working, well, I still work for like personal development overseas sort of company, and there was different people. We call them facilitators. It's like personal development, and most of them use Kajabi, and they have in-person or online events. But what happens is when you get online together, you have a little WhatsApp group and you chat, and you have like 3 days together online, or you have 3 days in person, and everything's wonderful, and then everybody goes home. And what was happening is it was like peak, 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 and then dip. So I was looking at this little how to create a mini course, and I was joined this woman's thing, and then she had a school. And I went into this thing and I was like, what is this place? We have been looking for it all our lives. And I was just like, forget about the mini course. I started like looking into this whole thing. And then I started creating some school communities for these people that run the personal development. And then from there, like word of mouth got out, and then I would help the next person. And fast forward, my husband has now got 2 school communities, a free one and a paid one, which I'm obviously helping him run. And I'm looking, well, I'm in process of creating my own one. I'm still, shy, but I'm setting it up. So I'm still setting it up. So it's almost there. But I really, really love the whole piece where you can have community chat and have the classroom and have the calendar. And, it's kind of also brings a website to life. We've always had websites, but this it makes it like a live animal. So for me, it's just can be adapted to so many people and so many people's businesses. So I'm just completely, I love Skool, and the other thing I love is right from the start was the people that created it and the people in the communities, the kindness, the help, like helping. Some places can be like the little keyboard warriors can be really horrible. I found the Skool to be like a place where it's actually, wow, like-minded, friendly people. These are people we can hang out with, whether it be online or in person. So that's kind of my story. I don't even know if anyone questions, but I mean, otherwise, Zach, we can go back to you.
Oh, we just want to say, Tamsin, thank you very much for having us here with your launch, because we're very excited for you guys, and we know that you're going to do some great things here, and we're going to be supporting you, and it's lekker, and we're looking forward to IRL events in different cities around this country, and we know that you and Pat are going to be at different ones, or maybe even the same ones, so that's exciting for us as well. Thank you very much for having us, and everybody, get on Skool. If you're not already on Skool, get on Skool.
Okay, guys, okay, there I am. Okay, guys, so now you can see why we chose Skool as our community platform is because of these amazing connections. You can just see the most amazing people that we met. When we were looking at these different platforms, there's nothing like this on Facebook, on Instagram. This is just next level. Hey, Cindy, next level amazing. And we've got two Cindys here that are just my 2 awesome Cindys. So yeah, guys, that is why we chose Skool as our number 1 platform. So let's get back to SA's Lekker. So type in the comments, guys, what makes you most excited about the Skool community and SA's Lekker. Let's get those comments flying. Let's get excited. Okay, so let me quickly, I'm going to share my screen. I'm just going to show you guys our community. I want to share a little bit of our vision as well for the community. So our vision for this community is just to grow, like I said, from people all over the world. If you're coming to South Africa, if you've come from South Africa and you're going somewhere, or no matter where in the world you are, that you can come under one roof and really have a real connection with fellow South Africans. Like what we just met, these amazing people that we met on Skool, guys. Like it's just I'm like, it's just awesome. So let me share some of, sharing the joy and the passion we feel about our country. That is what it's all about, exactly. So let me quickly share my screen. Is that the right one? No. Yes, share. Okay, guys, so when you go into Skool, you can see I have a few communities at the moment because I just love Skool. So yes, our about page. You can see we are growing. We are now 26 members. So just remember, guys, when you join Skool now and you get I know a lot of you are already in the community, getting people to come into this space, we are literally growing. So, for you to grow with us is just going to be awesome. So here's our about page, just to show you guys a little bit about our community. And then we have you can see we are live at the moment. So if we have meetups, so that's awesome. In Skool, you can actually go live, and no matter where you are in the world, We can actually have like a coffee chat. So you can have that real connection with people. That's what I love. So we've got different like things that you can post under. Just look here, the eyes of our posts that are happening. Just some nice things about South Africa that we share. Mom shares the news for us. In the classroom, we've got the charity that Mom's going to be chatting about now. I hope you guys can see this. How you can launch your own community, how you can earn affiliate commission from this. Mom will also go into more about this for you guys. Calendar when we host those events, and also hopefully soon those IRL in real life. Mom explained it to me earlier. Events as well, like what Cindy and Zach were chatting about. There's some of our members. And a map where you can actually see where people are all over the world. So, yeah, that is our community. There are some leaderboards. So, guys, as you are going into school and you are actually being social, you can climb leaderboards. We'll have some competitions, something like that. That is just awesome. So, yeah. Now I'm going to hand over to my Cindy. She is just a granny. Let me stop sharing my screen. She is just a granny that was on the Skool platform, just to show you that it's not just the younger folk on here, and why she's been enjoying essays like it. Cindy, share with us.
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. I'm in Port Elizabeth. It's raining tonight. I'm very grateful because it's dry in the Eastern Cape. We've had lots of fires, so a little bit of rain, and we're all happy. Why do I like Skool? Well, I also joined Skool as Tamsin did when I was selling Done For You digital products. And it was a very good, I'm really glad I started in that way because it was, for me, at 66, an introduction. Well, I started maybe when I was about 64. An introduction into this whole digital world. I want to proudly say to you that my 40-year-old children think I'm like, oh my word, they think I'm weird and crazy because I'm on social media, I'm on Skool, because they are just like so 1999, they better get with it, but whatever. When I joined it initially with my digital community that I joined, what I loved was that, sorry, everyday interaction. If there was any question, you've got somewhere to go and somebody's going to answer you. You've got an instant gratification. There's always somebody who's available. It's actually a thing as a retiree that you do feel isolated at times, because if you were, yes, Zach, you're quite right, because it is global, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning in South Africa, somebody is awake somewhere else and they can help you. The thing about retirement is that, like you are at the top of your game, you are highly respected, you are knowledgeable, and people defer to you and get information from you. And suddenly one day they say goodbye to you and then it's like gone. And I suppose you can either sit on the stoep and knit, or you can do something. So for me, it's like a whole new chapter, starting a new chapter of my life. And so, yes, through Tamsin, because she started a little accountability group on WhatsApp to help us being accountable in the digital space. And then she started another Skool community, which helped us more with mindset and motivation. When she said essays Lekker, I was like, flip it, I am in. I'm so passionate about my country. I love South Africa. You sing the national anthem we can be watching rugby somewhere in a pub or a club. I don't care. I stand up and I sing the anthem because that's how I feel. I don't let people say negative things about the country. I'm just like, well, that's your opinion. You can live somewhere else if you want to. Somebody passed such a weird comment to me the other day online. I was saying my one daughter's in Ireland and the one's in Sweden and the one's in Port Elizabeth, and they were like, yeah, well, why are your kids overseas? About South Africa. And I was like, no, their jobs took them there. It's not that they want to go there. They actually can't wait to come back. So whatever. Suck your bad attitude. I'm not interested. So yes, I do love school from the point of view that you can obviously find any space that you want to, and it can be so niche. I think there's probably a school for people with foot problems or people who are struggling to see. I don't know. There's a school for anything, and I just think that it is definitely. So I'm changing my direction a bit with my social media account. And I think I can already think of 2 school communities that I'd really like to start. One particularly about retirement, life after retirement, because that's a big thing. And I think also today, like Facebook and YouTube, TikTok, whatever, so full of scammers and AI, you don't know. And so I do think that's the difference with school, is that you actually are speaking to real people. And I think for many people who live alone or are struggling with whatever they might be struggling with, it is an instant community that you can reach out to and connect with whenever you need it. So yeah, that's my 2 cents worth. Thank you, Tamsin and Pat, for spreading my wings.
Thanks, Cindy. Thank you for coming on here and to tell everyone. You see, it's school's for everybody, and SA Lekker is just for everybody as well, guys. So if you're on the community, get your people to come and join us. Tell them about it. I think now it gives you guys a real understanding of what the platform is and what our community is about. So now give to Mom. She's gonna just quickly touch on the giving back to the charities, and because that's something close to our heart, and also how you guys can earn some money. Let's go.
Hello. Okay. Can you all hear me? Okay, fine. Okay, Tamsin gets excited and I get all emotional. So I think in the end we make a great team. There's 3 things that's very important for us in our lives, and it is people, our country, charity. And those were the 3 things that was our main reason for putting together South Africa is Lekker. We want to showcase our country, we want to bring our people together, and we want to support charity. And that's what we've been doing from the very first time that we actually joined on Skool. It was our vision. And the charity group that we currently support is Lucia's Kiddos. When we joined, there was only 25 kids. Now we feed them on a Saturday. Saturday they get a bready with a fruit and a snack. And then on a Sunday, we give them a full cook meal. And in December, we actually gave them a Christmas party. And it's grown so much that we now got close to 100. We had 92 at the Christmas party. And now we're standing just on 100. And that is what we've been wanting to do all along, is helping people like Cindy said, and then that charity, because that's so close to our heart. And for me, it is not about the money. When you join Skool, you can join communities that's free. You don't have to pay. You can join communities for $1. You can join communities that's costing $5,000. we said, what are we going to do? We're going to join, or we're going to open it at $3. Why $3? I do believe it's easy. It can fit a pocket of all South Africans. I mean, that's 50 Rand. What is 50 Rand to join? It's nothing. But not only that, we said, let's make an affiliate. So if you join and you get someone to join under you, you're going to get 40%. Now that is 50 Rand a month or $3 a month. And that means that you're going to get that 40% every month that person pays. Now, if you get 10 people, guess what? You're not going to be a millionaire, but you're going to be able to buy a bread and a milk. And that is the kind of people we want to reach in this community. We want to help South Africans, those students that don't have a job, that can't get into university. Those are the guys we want to also invite to be on Skool. And because it's so important for us to help and educate. And then we said, okay, fine, what are we going to do with the balance? And that's where it comes in the charity support. So it's not going to make me and Tamsin rich, not at all. It's absolutely there for South Africa. Taking it forward, making South Africa that country that stands up, that showcase. If you go and look at Skool and you go and look in the community side, you'll see there's 10,000 schoolers from South Africa. We want to reach those people. Now, if they can each just bring one person, we can have 20,000 people. Can you guys just imagine what we're going to do with charity-wise in South Africa? Now, Lucia, but we've currently, the program that we're running with her is, we get a lot of food these days donated, but we need something for her where she can store this food, because where she stays, there's no place for this food anymore. You guys can see this lady, it's under her bed, it's in the cupboards, it's everywhere. So we need to build her or buy something that she can store her food in. So that is the first thing that we've got on our agenda now, is put something up. And I think the main thing is that I want to just say is that this is opportunity just to put everything together. You cannot do this on Facebook. You cannot chat on Facebook. You cannot share like this on Facebook. If you share a recipe, you cannot bring it together. In a community, there's a category for recipe. If you got a South African recipe, you can share it. It is so different compared to any of the social media platforms. And people are steering away from the Facebooks and that are all going over to Skool. So guys, get in if you're not in. And if you are in, spread the word. Get people to join. $3 is really nothing. It's 50 Rand. And that's basically my story.
Thanks, Mama. Thanks for sharing. So as I had
Can I say one more thing? And this also, another thing that also plays a big part for us in our lives is religion. And Tamsin currently has got a groupie, a Bit Mama groupie at the school. And that's also something that she wants to put on Skool. Hey, Tamsin? Prayer group for mommies right across the globe. So guys, this was our calling.
Thanks, Mama. Thanks for sharing. So, you guys, as I had to take a deep breath after all those technical issues in the beginning, I went, and I blew all my crypt notes all over the place. So, somewhere around okay, so this is your invitation to come join us in SA's Lekker on Skool. Go have a search around in the communities. Go look at things that interest you. Come and join us. Get people to join. I think what we stand for is something so awesome and something great for our country as well. And then I will open for some Q&A. Any questions, guys? Let us know if you guys are excited, what questions you have. If you all understand exactly how this works. I think now you can also explain to people better, like, oh, I've got this community and I'm not sure, what to do with it. Letitia, hello, you're a little bit late, but it's okay. At least Letitia's already in school, so she knows how awesome school is. So you can go check out Essays Lekker, guys. Oh yes, and the IRL for Joburg is coming up, so that is super exciting. Any further questions, you guys? Now everyone's quiet. Come on, ask those questions. Let us know if you want to know more about our community, about school. You also have some awesome schoolers on here. Cindy and Zach, we can ask them a couple of questions as well. Anybody?
Can I just add something?
Yes.
What I also love about the Skool platform is that it has its own school Zoom. So you don't have to pay 340 Rand a month for Zoom. You can actually use the Skool one, which we've been using in my husband's one. It does recordings, you can share screen. It's amazing, and it does the recording so quickly. You can share it to your community and you can download it. It's quite, I mean, it's amazing. For the hobby price of the Skool, to have that Zoom function included is absolutely amazing. Just wanted to add that functionality. That's available.
Yes, it is. Because I actually had Loom, and now I just use my Skool live. I go live, I say what I need to say, I share my screen, and I just put my recording up. So Adela is asking if we can just quickly repeat what is posted on Skool. I'm going to share my screen again, guys. I'm just going to show you through our community. Okay, so these are our what you can share. So we've got our categories. So we've got like a general, local, what's happening around you, maybe some shops you want to share, expats, those overseas, share some of your wins, just sharing in general what's happening. Care, that is sometimes of our, when we have of our charities, we share them. Hobbies you can share. We also do, you can advertise. We will still decide on which days, but for now you guys can advertise. So take advantage of that before we change that up a little bit. And then recipes. And then as we see, remember this, I hope that helps. Oh, and yes, the function that Cindy was talking about, the go live, that you can, we record, we do everything in there. If we host like little webinars and everyone's in the community, we host it in Go Live as well. So I hope that answers some of the questions. Just show you guys. Yes, it is very quick. Like you download it and you share it and off you go. So
Can I say one thing quickly? Ryan, Zach, Sandy, you guys know Ryan. Duncan, he's 7-time Skool winner. And you know what happened to us? He wrote our about for us. So yeah, that is massive for us.
So I think that's it, guys. We basically showed you what the community is about. I think now this gives everyone's like, what is Skool and what is Essays Lekker? I think it really gives everyone now a better understanding of the Essays Lekker community and the Skool community as well. So any other questions? And he knows what lekker means. Some days it depends. The one day he's like, I don't know what that means, but I think he was lying. Working with all our South Africans, he must know, right? So you guys, the cat is catching some hoya next to me. The joys of being at home. You see, it's so nice. We can all just like come together and just chat. That's what we're building in Essays Lekker. Okay, guys, any further questions? Then we're going to say goodbye. I know everyone's got kiddies, if they've still got kiddies that need to go to bed. Okay, you would want us to invite as many people. Yes, yes, all the people. Are you the kitty that needs to go to bed? Thanks, Zach, and thanks to everyone that was here tonight. It was really awesome. And stay lekker, guys. Stay lekker.
Stay lekker.
Stay lekker.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.